Hi all. So today we will be learning how you can set up the financial information in your organization with the help of Truetym. So first of all, you have to log into Truetym using this Truetym URL. Next, once we sign into Truetym, you have in the dashboard, the team management and other sections. So click on this settings menu under which you can have this organization section. Click on this organization section and a list of data will be there. So we are clicking on this financial information just to get into there. All right, so we have the PAN ID, which is very mandatory. So for example, now we are putting the PAN ID here, this, and be very sure that you have to give a very appropriate PAN ID number. That is a valid PAN ID number. All right. So we are copying it and we are putting it in this format. So just see if you are putting an invalid format, there will be an automatically error message that you have to put a valid PAN ID. All right, so moving on to the GSTIN number, we have to put it here also a verified, and the PAN code, which is definitely verified. All right, so we have uploaded it. Okay, so next we can click on this save button, and as you can see that once all these are not verified or there is any error prompt messages, the save button will be disabled. Okay, and now we are clicking on this save button. All right, so it is processing that it's the data is saved, and here it is, organization tax data is saved, and see the discard changes has been enabled. That is, now you can discard any changes, or you can just edit it. Okay, so moving on to the statutory setup. Okay, here we have the EPF, the ESI, and the PT. So here we are having the EPF number. The EPF number has to be again verified, so we are using this format. All right, so we are clicking on this and see the save button has been enabled. So once you are just putting a valid EPF number, valid numbers, the save button will be enabled. Okay, and you can check also from here. Okay, all right, so we are clicking on this save button, and here you can give the sample EPF calculation. As we have this EPF, the employer's contribution, what the sample EPF shall be. Okay, all right, so we're clicking on this save button. Moving on, we have this ESI system also. The ESI number, that is, it has to be verified once again. So we are choosing this number. All right, so the ESI number is this, and as you can see, there's sample ESI calculation that is depending upon the employer's contributions. Okay, there is 0.75% of this gross pay. All right, so we can save it from here, and for it as it is, we have just kept it as monthly in this deduction cycle. Okay, so we are saving it. Moving on to professional tax PT. So here you can add a new PT, professional tax. So no business location is configured, you can see. So now you have to add the location, that is where you are currently residing, or I mean the office location. So for example, we are clicking on this headquarter and we are choosing Park Street. Here we have chose it. Okay. 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 All right. So we are moving on to save this. So as you could see that we have saved it, organization data is now available. Okay. In this, and here you can add this PT under this statutory setup. Okay. So work location, we are giving West Bengal. So under the West Bengal work location, you are having the entire slab, the tax slab. Okay, so it depends on where the work location is based on. If it is any other state, the tax slabs will be depending on that particular area. So we have kept it the work location here. Okay, so we are giving the number. All right, so here we are giving the work location number and we are saving it. Okay, the tax slab is also present here. All right, so we are moving to the salary component. Here, the salary component, we're having earnings and reimbursement. Now you can click it from add new button. Suppose for earning type, you are selecting house rent allowance. So house rent allowance, the calculation type has to be true, flat amount or the percentage of basic. Or let's we are clicking on this flat amount and we are giving an amount of 1200, and the calculate based on employee working days if it is calculation based on employee working days, and if it is considering for EPF contributions. Okay, so you can choose and then you can click it on this save button. So the data is recorded, and likewise you can just click on this reimbursement sections also in the same way. Like we have added the earnings, we can click on this reimbursement section like in same way, like how the name in the payslip will be. In the payslip, what reimbursement you want to show, you can add, you can just add it. For example, basic, we're clipping it, and at the end of financial year, or you want at the end of every month. Suppose you want 500. Okay, so like we are saving it. Okay, so it's done. Like in this way you can set up the financial information in your company. Thank you so much.